Hello everyone, this is Naveen here. Welcome back to another video. Today I have an interesting scenario which I encountered with SQL Server running on Linux. Okay, so here is the situation. So this was uh, one of my friend brought this topic and we were discussing. Okay, so the scenario is they have a SQL instance which is running on a Linux and they lost their SA account password. Okay, and I mean the account which had sysadmin and the SA account which comes within the SQL service. So that account password is also lost, provided the account is also disabled. Okay, so the question is how can we recover from this situation? How do we get back the sysadmin access? Okay, so these are the three things just to repeat. So the account which had sysadmin, they lost that account, or they no longer have access to that account, and SA account is disabled. They also lost the password of the SA account. Okay. Now let me switch the screen, and this is my Linux VM where I have my SQL running. Okay, let me quickly check the status. Yeah, this is our SQL service which is running on a Linux, and here is the scenario just to show you. Let's say, for example, I'm trying to connect to a local instance using SA account. Let's say for some reason, whatever password I gave is not a valid one, and I just have a SQL. Let's go and check what is the status of our SQL account, right? I have a test login using which I am able to log in. So I have this command called uh, select name, and I am keen on is disabled column for now, and I'm querying sys.sql underscore logins. As you can see, I just have a single SQL authentication account which is enabled. So rest all of my account are disabled. Okay. This is the exact scenario. Now we have to find a way to recover, how to overcome this situation. Okay. In SQL Server running on Linux, you have something called mssql-config. Okay, so which is there in opt mssql bin mssql-conf. So this is the path where you have something called mssql-conf, is something like your configuration manager, using which you will be able to do lot of things. One of the item is to set SA password. Okay, so that's what we are going to do now. Let's go and do it. Okay, so in order to do this, you have to stop your SQL service. Okay, now let's go ahead and stop. You have the command also here which can be used. Let's check the status. It's stopped. Okay, now let's go and update the SA account password. I'll just go and say give a password, and let's see. Fine. Okay, it got updated, but it's just not able to start the service most likely. So let's start the SQL service. Yeah, now again let's quickly check. Good, now our SQL service is started. All we did is just the SA account password was reset it. Still, in a normal scenario, we should not be able to get the access to the SQL instance because the SA account was disabled, like I showed you here. Okay, but let's see what has happened now. Okay, let me clear this, and I'll just say SQL CMD and connect with my SA account. Let me provide the password which was given. So this is the strange thing which we noticed when we had a discussion. Okay, so now after just resetting my password, we are able to log into the SQL instance, which is kind of very strange. Okay, because I don't think in Windows it happens like this, but on Linux we just resetted the password, and for your surprise, so the SA account. Okay, let me get to this, and let's call this. So I was surprised to see when this enabled the SA account also. You could see now our SA account automatically got enabled. So what we could see is, if you lost the sysadmin access to the SQL instance running on Linux, irrespective of whether you know the SA password or not, you still have a way using which you could reset the password of the SA and get the account enabled as well, and then make connection to the SQL instance. Okay, so again, like as I said, I don't know if this would be treated as a bug or a expected behavior with SQL Server running on Linux. That is still, I'm not sure. So I'll see. I'll let you all know if I get more details on this. But this is something new which I learned when I was discussing with one of my friend about this problem. So I hope you guys also learned something new. So that's it for this video. Thank you. Bye.